Well, good morning to all my fairy followers. I wanted to share this wonderful little succulent garden that I just did. This cost me a total of, I know you're not going to believe this amount, $6. The green gravel from Dollar Tree, 99 cents. The fairy, I got at a secondhand store when I was up in Orange County, $5. All the plants are cuttings from my garden. The container was something that one of my followers gave me. So everything, like the container I already had, all the succulents I already had. The only thing that I actually purchased for this is the fairy and the gravel. Now, I realize that she really is too tall for the plants. I'm probably going to pull her out so she doesn't fall over and break. And I'll put something else in the center for the time being, and I'll post that later, and then we'll come back and put her back in there, we'll say in 4 or 5 months. These plants should be able to stay in here for 6 months to a year. When they're sort of crowded like that, they don't grow really fast, and it's not really that big of a container. And when they get too big, we'll just pull them out and put them in some other containers. You know me, repurpose, repurpose, repurpose. Make sure, if you aren't already following me, start following. We have new content all the time. At least every 2 weeks we have 5 to 6 new postings. So we probably do about 12 a month. Some months more, some months less. But I'm feeling better. I'm back well again. So we should start seeing at least 12 a month. I don't put these up. My grandson does. So that's why they only come up twice a month, because he's a full-time employee, and he doesn't have time to work on this every day with Grandma. So I've got a commitment of twice a month from him, and that's what he does, and I love it. So, but I'm filming all the time. So that's when he does put them up, there's always a lot. And I thought it turned out pretty good for all cuttings. And like I said, $6 for this. So when you have containers, don't throw them away. Whatever in the container, just if it's dead, just throw it out. And then you just pile them up and save them. And then when you're ready to start planting again, you have stuff to go. I love succulents, and I'm probably going to do more succulents in the future, because once you spend the money for the nice succulents, you can just keep cutting on them indefinitely. So it's really a good investment. A lot of times I'll pay $6, $7, $8 for a really nice succulent. But when I pay that much, I can usually start cutting on them almost immediately. And I can usually get 7 or 8 cuttings. So I do look, when I buy them, how big they are and how many cuttings I can get right away. And then I just leave them alone. And then when it's time to cut again, I start cut. So there we go. $6 fairy garden. Don't forget. Succulents are a great investment. Well, don't forget, sign up down below, tell all your friends, pass it along. Thank you very much for following, and thank you for coming and checking out the channel. Bye-bye. You know, I forgot to mention, I don't know if you guys noticed, these are all red succulents. I had no idea I had this many red succulents in my garden. But when I went out looking, because I wanted it to be all red, to go with my fairy coming out of the flames, I had a lot. I really was surprised. But I do have a lot of succulents, so that shouldn't really surprise me as much. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention, I forgot to mention in the previous video, so that's why we have a short update thrown onto this one. But we'll come back and check this area out again soon. Bye-bye.